People who have drank piss. Why? When you do meth enough it concentrates and metabolizes into your urine. So meth heads tend to drink their own urine to get high again. My stupid ex decided that going to the toilet like 10 meters away was too much stress, so while he sat at his desk on his computer he pissed into a bottle of my favorite aloe berry drink. I got home from work tired and thirsty and the motherfucker didn't even warn me or anything that the bottle was his piss and watched me take a giant swig. If your pee tastes like birthday cake you have diabetes. Deleted. Not me but some friends of mine. But it was my piss. I was deployed to Afghanistan in 2004. And at some point in time I noticed my piss was freakishly dark. I told my friend, the corpsman, and he told me to drink more water. Well, of course I'd been drinking a lot of water. And had already determined I should probably drink quite a bit more, so I was already following his advice. Next time I needed to piss, I pissed into a clear plastic bottle and showed it to him. It was even darker than before. He checked me over for dehydration and decided I was fine. But he gave me an IV anyway because better safe than sorry, right? I needed to piss again a couple of hours later. And it was even darker. He and another corpsman got into a debate about tasting it. I don't know what the deal was. But if it was sweet it could be this problem. If it was acidic it could be that problem. Whatever. I stood there listening to these two arguing over who should taste it. But not like you think. One was saying he should taste it because he was the senior corpsman. The other was arguing he should be the one to taste it because first was his Marine. I listened to this bullshit for several minutes until a light bulb went off. I said, "How about you both taste it? That way we have two professional opinions." Quote. So they did. Both of these dudes acted like they were tasting wine. Had a sniff. Took a swig. Swirled it around and spit it out. I was like, holy fuck, these dudes are nasty. Then one of them said, "Tastes normal to me." Tastes normal? What the fuck? Next time. It was crystal clear. Never felt dehydrated during this whole ordeal. Doc said I wasn't showing any signs of dehydration. I still don't know why my piss looked like strong tea. But I learned something that day. My boy is apparently a freak. I'm editing this to add. Several people have mentioned rhabdomyolysis. I'd never heard of it and damn sure can't pronounce that shit. I'm chatting with a VA doc right now that read this story and the circumstances definitely fit the events. This was very soon after a 25K hike in full gear through mountains. Hadn't had a full meal in at least a week. Triple-digit temperatures. The works. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'm thinking this Reddit diagnosis is probably spot on. My piss was even the exact color of the pictures that come up when you Google this shit. I also want to thank everyone for the fun comments and awards. Hey, $20 is $20. Was horny, wanted to try it. Wasn't half bad, but his piss was clear. Not sure if that is a factor. During my trucking days, I had 2 Mountain Dew bottles. One had piss. The other had the drink. I was sitting at a truck stop and got the two mixed up. First and last time I did that. Lol. It took a long time to get the taste out of my mouth. 9 years old. Brother went around the corner to get me a new Otter Pop. It was yellow. Looking back, that's fucking hilarious. At the time I wanted to bash his head in. I fucked up. I'd been drinking all night and pissing in water bottles. Woke up the next morning. Still a little drunk and somewhat dehydrated. I was looking for water. Found a bottle. Drank it. Tasted kinda like beer piss. but I figured it was just my passed out alcohol mouth morning breath tainting the flavor. Nope. It was beer piss. I had to get Lalo Salamanca his bail money. Was curious the first time. Was horny every other time. It was a decent trade. I drank some piss, she let me fuck her in the ass. Win-win. Got paid $600 extra for it and I was piss drunk. Pun intended. Off of Everclear, so my taste buds were fried anyways, and I downed it with more booze until I puked afterwards, so it's not like anything stayed in my system. A girl. She was 10 out of 10. In every way asked, we shared the same kinks the lot. Until she asked if I was into pissplay. I drew a line and said no. Turned out it was her thing. To this day, I think I should have just swallowed the damn piss. Ask Fat Mike. I was afraid. Well, I had to compare it to cum and see which was better. I have a piss kink. Next question. It's sterile and I like the taste. Every bean 69ing a squirter? It's like being waterboarded. You open your mouth to lick and get hit with a fire hydrant. I know some will argue it is piss or it's not piss, but this is as close to drinking piss I've ever gotten. Discovered hardcore porn at age 7. Stumbled upon a piss fetish site when I was 10. Figured the ladies on the computer must like it because they have guys doing it all over them. I even remember a picture of a girl in a GIMP mask with a plastic tube running from her mouth to her crotch. Next morning when I was in the shower. Figured why not? Bad decision.